Good morning, Rangers. It's I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Anyway, we are back working on our closet organizer. We're gonna pull it out of the clamps today, sand it up, and be done with it. I think I'm gonna put a slot on the back so I can hang it on the wall, and we'll see how this goes today. All right, so all of our miters look good. They just need a little sanding up and cleaning up. Got a little bit of ooze up from some of that Gorilla Glue, so we'll have to get in there and clean that up and sand our wall organizer. We're going to start with our ETS 125 Festool sander. Got some 80 grit on there hooked up to the vacuum. As soon as I turn on the sander, the vacuum turns on automatically, and it'll keep it nice and clean for us as we clean it up. I'm going to put a keyhole in the back side of this so that I can put a nail or a screw through the wall, hit a stud, and then be able to slide that on there. And so what I'm going to use is a keyhole bit. Looks like this. But this inside part doesn't cut, and so I've got to cut it first with just a straight bit. Then I'll switch out the bit and run the keyhole, and so that the head of a screw can fit in there and hold this thing up, keep it from falling. So I'm going to put that into the router. I'm going to use the collet, use the 2 wrenches I've got over there by the sander, and lock in the straight bit first. So I got the straight bit in now, and I want it to come down about that far on my keyhole bit. And so I'm going to set up a measurement. I'm going to set up the stop pin right here so that it lands on that, and that will make sure that I don't go too deep. So then I can pop up the plunge router, and when I plunge down, as soon as that pin hits that thing, my depth will be achieved. Now I'm going to measure from the bit to the edge of the base so I can set up the fence over here, the proper distance along the edge, so I can cut this slot in the right spot. So it looks like I'm about 2 11/16 from the outside edge of the bit, and so I'm going to make a mark to where I want the slot to be and set up this fence 2 11/16 away from the center of the bit, and then I added in the radius of the bit, and then I came over 2 11/16 and made a mark on both sides, and now I will clamp this down right even with those marks so that I can use that guide as a fence for the router. This fence has a little clamping mechanism down here, and so that's locked in right on my line, and I'm ready to begin cutting my first slot with the straight bit. Alright, so we cut that slot with the straight bit, nice and straight, end to end. Now we'll dump in the keyhole bit, drop that in all the way down, and then come all the way through, and then we'll have a slot that we can hang it on a wall like a picture frame. Alright, so the keyhole slot is in, and so and I got a slot here. You can see that's going to get caught on that edge, and I can put the screw in, slide it down, and I can center it on the wall that it's going to go on. I don't know where the studs are going to be. It would be awesome if I hit 2, but it's possible that I'll only hit 1 since it's only 2 feet across. But at least I know that I'll be locked in on 1 good stud, and I have this keyhole to make sure that this thing stays on the wall. All right, there it is, ready to go. Finish my wife wants is a one I've got at home. I was going to spray lacquer on it here this morning, but I'm going to have to hold off and do that at home. But everything is all together, all sanded. Keyhole is in there so I can hang it, and I got to get the hooks yet. I went to Home Depot and I didn't really like the ones they have, so we'll probably have to order some for the hats and the pants and for the necklaces. Anyway, that's about it for today. Hope you guys are having a good week. Yesterday was pretty awesome. Today's pretty rainy, but anyway, we'll catch you guys soon. So I just wanted to come back one more time here in the shop and say, hey, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are not being bored and you're getting out, you're doing your work for your classes, trying to enjoy yourself and whatnot. I think this should about wrap up our closet organizer project. And I think next week we're going to do a little guitar repair. So I got a little project in the back burner on fixing up a guitar that I bought years and years ago. And so I've never done anything like that before, but we might have to tackle that together. So that's maybe our next week's project. A little Lutherier, I don't even know how to say it, but we're going to do some guitar repair work. Anyway, again, have a great day, and I hope to see you guys at some point. It is insanely quiet here without you in the shop, and we miss you guys. Take care.